right, here we go. I'm going to do 7 through 12. I'm going to tell you how to solve 7 through 12. And it goes with the concept of any line coming from the center, whether it be a radius or just a line segment, that is perpendicular to a chord, automatically bisects that chord. So we know for a fact that because this is a radius, YC is a radius, or CY is a radius, and the radius is 34, and it happens to be perpendicular to the chord AB, which has a measure of 60, we already know that these two segments are going to be congruent because this is perpendicular to the chord, and the perpendicular means it comes in at a 90-degree angle. Okay, so that is a big concept. That was the second concept of this section of the circle world, and that's where we can get most of our information, just knowing that these are cut in half. So if these are cut in half, then this actual big arc here from A all the way to B is cut in half. Okay, the arc is cut in half. So if I'm given a little number here, and I'm going to start marking in, and I guess I'll mark them in blue, everything that we've been given in this situation. And I'm going to show you what it says. It says that this radius, this total radius, is 34. I'm going to leave that alone, but I want to mark AB because this total here, from here to here, is 60. All right, so we have 60 all the way across. All right, and so now we know what this is and this is because, well, they're the same and they have to equal 60, so you cut it in half. All right, and this, it gives you the measure from here to here, right? The angle that would have created this is actually 71 degrees. Okay, and so if you know that AC is 71 and this total arc has been cut in half by this perpendicular bisector, you already know the answer to number 7. Number 7 says, what's arc BC then? Well, if AC is 71 and this has a bisector and it's been cut in half, then BC has to also be 71. Darn it, I gave you an answer and I didn't mean to give you an answer, but there it is. Now I'm going to move on to the next one. It says, what is the total, I lost it. What is the total length of AB, the arc AB? Well, hey man, just add those two together. AB equals 71 plus 71. And I think you can do 71 plus 71, and if you need a calculator, you go ahead. I'm not going to make fun of anybody who uses a calculator because I use a calculator on a daily basis. Okay? The next question is, how big is AD? And then, how big is BD? Well, we just said that the total length is 60. All right? So AD has to be half of it. So 9, what's AD? And that's half of 60. All right, and that's just me not giving you an actual answer. I think you can figure out half of 60, and then it asks you for BD. Same thing, half of 60. All right, so now we have 4 answers already, and we're really close to being finished with this. It asks for Y to D. Oh my gosh. And then it's going to ask for D to C. And this is where the big problem lies. We're looking for this part, and then we're going to take that and subtract it from the radius. And and understand what that leftover piece is. This is the Pythagorean theorem part, and this is where you guys sort of fall off the wagon per se. And I want you to be able to take your time and understand that if this radius is 34, then that radius is 34. This is 34. You already found half of 60. Dear God, if you didn't find half of 60 being 30, I'm really sorry for you right now. Just kidding. I know you know it. Okay? And what we're looking for is this unknown, and I'm going to call it x for now. Okay? And the Pythagorean theorem says that x squared plus 30 squared equals 34 squared. All right? I'm going to set it up for you. 11 x squared plus 30 squared equals 34 squared. Okay? Now, I'm going to have to use my calculator because I don't know what 34 squared is. I know what 30 squared is because 30 times 30 is 900, but I'm going to go ahead and use my calculator anyway. 30 times 30 equals 900. So x squared plus 900 equals 34, and use the square button, and that is 1,156. I'm going to clear it and just check it just to make sure. 34, square it. Yep, I was right. And now I can put this away and start doing some math. This is real simple stuff. All I do is subtract 900 from both sides. All right, need to be doing this. Now, when I showed you yesterday, I showed you rewrite it and then do the math on top of it and take the square root of both sides. The square root of x squared is x, and I don't know off the top of my head what the square root of 256 is, so you put it into your calculator, 256, and I have a square root button, and I hit that, and it happens to be an actual whole number. I want you to go ahead and put that into your calculator. I'm not going to give you the actual number. I want you to give me the actual number. Please watch this video. If you need to stop it and rewind it and do it again, please figure out how to solve these equations by going step by step and doing it again. I can give you a whole page of Pythagorean theorem problems, but I don't think it's going to help. I just need you to understand that there is an answer there. I'm not going to give it to you. You know how to do it. And I'm going to go down to the last one. The last one says that whatever you found for x, whatever this is plus this is going to equal 34. So 16 plus, oh gosh, I gave you the answer. Okay, x equals 16. The square root of 256 is 16. That's our answer there. I had to give it to you. Equals 34. Okay, and all you'll do is subtract the 16 from it, and whatever you get gives you your answer. I already know the answer, but I need you to find out on your own. I think you can do this, and that is almost the last piece of the puzzle. I think you can do this. And I'm going to come back and do those last two problems real fast, and you'll get this.